Opportunity cost. We know that we have scarcity. We have limited resources. We don't have enough to do everything we would want to do with our resources, which means we produce a limited amount of goods and services. But we, as humans, have unlimited wants. We want everything and more. So we have to make some choices. And it means that we will have to give up some items that we would have liked to produce, we would have liked to buy, but we can't. And the cost of that, the cost of having to forego some of these opportunities is what we call opportunity cost. So how we define this opportunity cost more precisely? Well, it's the loss of the benefit that you could have had but cannot. It includes all the costs derived from that choice that you make, which means that it's monetary cost sometimes, but it's also non-monetary. So it tries to be very inclusive of everything that we give up every time we make a choice. An example: assume that there's no monetary cost to attend community college, so zero tuition. Do you think that all the people that do not have a college education would just immediately run to register? Well, the answer is no, most likely not. And the reason is because there are more than just monetary cost to attending college or to many other decisions that we would have to make. So let's look at this example, attending college. What is the opportunity cost? What are you giving up? Well, we all know we're giving up money, right? To pay the tuition, the books, and so on. So that's a given. But what else are you giving up? You're giving up a lot of different things. You're giving up everything you would have done, or the best option that you would have had if you didn't go to college. So you probably would have been working, so you're missing out on some wages, some experience you would have acquired. And the list can go on because for everybody is slightly different. So you can lose sleep over this. You can lose family time and a lot of the other things you would have done with your time. So as economists, we try to have a very exhaustive view of this. The difference between the trade-off and opportunity cost, they're very closely related, but I would describe the difference this way. The trade-off is what you give up. The opportunity cost is the value of what you gave up. And it includes these obvious and hidden costs, so the monetary and the non-monetary. And it's the value of the next best thing that you had to give up. Why do we look at it this way? Why do we include the cost of all the resources, monetary and non-monetary? Because it allows us to make better choices when we consider all the costs. And that leads to more efficient decisions. And that way we can be more efficient about things and satisfy more of our wants. So opportunity cost, very important concept at the center of economics. We always try to minimize the cost of actions and maximize the benefits. So understanding what our cost truly is very important. You've heard this expression, I'm sure, there's no such thing as a free lunch. In economic terms, it's also very true because even if it's free to you, you do not have to pay for it. There's a cost because you've used some of these scarce resources to produce this good or this lunch. And there's also the cost of the time that somebody has used to make the lunch, the time that you also will use to go and eat that lunch. So opportunity cost is everywhere. There's nothing is free. And so this brings me to the definition of economics. And economics is all about this opportunity cost. It's trying to manage our scarce resources with the aim in mind to maximize how much we can get and how many of these unlimited ones we can satisfy. And every decision that we make in this process includes an opportunity cost, and you must carefully weigh the cost, including all these opportunity costs, against the benefit of your decision. And that's all about economics.